Chapter 19. Call me Narcissus. Today I'll be your trainer. I'll also kill you. I know what you are thinking, but Apollo, you are divine. You cannot commit murder. Any death you cause is the will of the gods entirely beyond reproach. It would be an honor if you killed me. I like the way you think, good reader. It's true. I had laid waste to whole cities with my fiery arrows. I had inflicted countless plagues upon humanity. Once Artemis and I slew a family of 12 because their mama said something bad about our mama. The nerve. None of that did I consider murder. But as I stumbled to the bathroom, ready to vomit into a toilet that I had just cleaned yesterday, dreadful memories consumed me. I found myself in ancient Rome on a cold winter day when I truly did commit a terrible act. A bitter wind swept through the palace halls. Fires guttered in the braziers. The faces of the Praetorian guards betrayed no sign of discomfort, but as I passed them at every doorway, I could hear their armor chattering as they shivered. No one challenged me as I strode towards the Emperor's private chambers. Why would they? I was Narcissus, Caesar's trusted personal trainer. Tonight I wore my mortal disguise poorly. My stomach churned. Sweat trickled down the back of my neck. The shock of the day's games still overwhelmed my senses. The stench of carcasses on the arena floor. The bloodthirsty crowd shouted, "Commodius! Commodius!" The Emperor in resplendent golden armor and purple robes, tossing the severed heads of ostriches into the seats of the senators, gesturing towards the old men with the point of his sword. "You're next." The Praetorian prefect Lataeus had pulled me aside only an hour ago. "We failed at lunch. This is our last chance. We can take him, but only with your help." Marcia, Commodius's mistress, had wept as she tugged at my arm. "He will kill us all. He will kill Rome. You know what must be done." They were right. I'd seen the list of names, the enemies, real or imagined, whom Commodius intended to execute tomorrow. Marcia and Lataeus were at the top of the list, followed by senators, noblemen, and several priests in the temple of Apollo Sosunius. That sort of thing I couldn't overlook. Commodius would chop them down as carelessly as he did his ostriches and lions. I pushed open the bronze doors of the Emperor's chambers. From the shadows, Commodius bellowed, "Go away!" A bronze pitcher sailed past my head, slamming into the wall with such force it cracked the mosaic tiles. "Hello to you too," I said. "I never did like that fresco." The Emperor blinked, trying to focus. "Ah, it's you, Narcissus. Come in then, hurry. Bar the doors." I did as he asked. Commodius knelt on the floor, clinging to the side of a sofa for support. In the opulence of the bedchamber, with its silk curtains, gilded furniture, and colorfully frescoed walls, the Emperor looked out of place, like a beggar pulled from some suburbia alley. His eyes were wild. His beard glistened with spittle. Vomit and blood splattered his plain white tunic, which wasn't surprising considering his mistress and prefect had poisoned his wine at lunch. But if you could look past that, Commodius hadn't changed much since he was 18, lounging in his campaign tent in the Danubian forest. He was 31 now, but the years had barely touched him. To the horror of Rome's fashionists, he had grown his hair out long and had a shaggy beard to resemble his idol Hercules. Otherwise, he was the picture of manly Roman perfection. One might almost have thought he was an immortal god, as he so often claimed to be. "They tried to kill me," he snarled. "I know it was them. I won't die. I'll show them all." My heart ached to see him this way. Only yesterday I'd been so hopeful.